Today let us learn about the rectangle. So how can we create the rectangle using SVG? SVG width 400 and height is 110, so that where we get that SVG concept. Next, rectangle width and height is important to make this rectangle width and height. Now stroke fills are there. Here we can fill the color, and even for the stroke width we can change the stroke width size also, and stroke color name is okay. So now this is the way we get the rectangle. Next let us learn the another process also. The second process to create a rectangle here is simply rectangle the x-axis and y-axis and the width of the rectangles. Here we made the style as fill with some blue color, and we set some strokes, stroke width and even the opacity. Okay, so for this process we get the rectangle like this. Now let us go for the another process of creating a rectangle. And the last process of creating a rectangle is here we got the rounded rectangle. Okay, to get the rounded rectangles, behalf of the x and y axis, still we write rx and ry. Rx means x-axis for this rounded process, ry also y-axis of rounded process. Okay, and here I get like style equals to fill rate, stroke width and the opacity. Now let me explain all the different types of process to create a rectangle using SVG concepts. Okay. So the process of creating a rectangle is first write the SVG width and height. Next write the rectangle width and rectangle height like this. So the first process, in this process we made just only style, that is fill color, stroke width and stroke color also. Okay. In the next programming, what we have done here is, see, stroke width, okay, stroke height. Next, even with the stroke width and stroke height, we made like rectangle x-axis and y-axis width. Next, in this we added the fill opacity color also. So fill opacity and stroke opacity also we can add for the rectangles. In the third program, here I just made like rectangle x-axis, y-axis, height, style and the stroke width and the opacity size also. Okay. And in the fourth program, rectangle, height, width. Next we added like style as fill red color, stroke black, stroke width and the capacity of the opacity. So these are the 4 ways where we can create a rectangle using SVG concept. Okay.